7. The coastal plains and islands. Hello friends. The western coastal plain is a thin strip of coastal plain 50 kilometers in width between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats, which starts near the south of river Tapi. The eastern coastal plain refers to a wide stretch of landmass of India, lying between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. This plain is wider and level as compared to the western coastal plain. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a group of islands at the juncture of the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea, and are a union territory of India. Lakshadweep, formerly known as the Lakkadiv, Minikoi and Amini Devi Islands, is a group of islands in the Lakshadweep Sea 200 to 440 kilometers off the southwestern coast of India. In this lesson, you will learn about the coastal plains and islands in India. 7. The coastal plains and islands. The peninsula. A peninsula is that area of land covered with water on all the three sides. It is an area of the land that projects into the sea. As the southern plateau forms a triangle just like a peninsula, the Deccan Plateau is also called as the Indian Peninsula. The peninsula is surrounded by the coast. A coast is a place where the water of the sea meets the land. Location. The Deccan Plateau is sandwiched by the coastal plains of the west and east. These coastal plains extend for about 6,100 kilometers. Formation. The states which form these coastal plains are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal. The coastal plains are divided into eastern coastal plains and western coastal plains. They meet at Kanyakumari, where the rock fort is situated. The western coastal plains. The western coastal plains lie between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. These Ghats comprise the Sahyadri Hills, the Nilgiri Hills, and the Annamalai Hills. It originates from Gujarat in the north and ends at Kanyakumari. These western coastal plains are divided into 1. The Konkan coast, 2. The Malabar coast. The Konkan coast. It extends from Gujarat to Goa. Its width ranges between 50 and 80 kilometers. It is very rich in forest wealth and wildlife. Ships are loaded and unloaded at the ports. Important ports of this area are Kandla and Mumbai. This coast is rich in petroleum and oil wells. The Malabar coast. It extends from Goa to Kanyakumari. It receives heavy rains. It helps in making the soil fertile and field green. Canals have been dug here to supply water throughout the year. Sandbars. The sea waves deposit the sand in large quantities. These sand deposits are called sandbars, which form into salt lakes called lagoons. They are connected one another by canals. These lagoons connect the sea and also provide waterways to Kerala. The eastern coastal plains. These are situated between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. They extend from Bengal to Kanyakumari. The eastern coastal line is well bordered and watered than the western coastal plain. The rivers Krishna and Godavari form there its deltas. These coastal plains are divided into 1. The eastern coast, 2. The Coromandel coast. The eastern coast. The northern part of the eastern coastal plain is called Northern Sircars or the eastern coast. The rivers Krishna, Godavari and Mahanadi form a delta. The Chilka Lake is located on the Andhra Pradesh-Odisha border. The Coromandel coast. The southern part of the eastern coastal plain is called the Coromandel coast. It extends from Nellore in Andhra Pradesh to Kanyakumari. The coast is shared Andhra people and the Tamil Nadu people. River Kaveri is the important river. Chennai and Visakhapatnam are its major ports. Island. A piece of land covered by water on all the sides is called an island. The two main islands are A. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands, B. The Lakshadweep Islands. These islands are about 247 in number, out of which 223 lies in Bay of Bengal and the other 24 in the Arabian Sea. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands form into two groups in the Bay of Bengal. There are 223 islands here. The northern islands are the Andaman Islands and the southern islands are the Nicobar Islands. Their capital is Port Blair. Most of the people belong to tribes and are called as tribals. The southernmost point of these islands is called the Indra Point. Lakshadweep Islands. They are a group of 24 islands located in the Arabian Sea. They are close to the Malabar coast. Kavaratti is their capital. These islands are made of deposits of the skeletons of animals called corals. Such islands are called coral islands. Let's revise the important points. 1. The Deccan Plateau is sandwiched by the east and west coastal plains. 2. The western coastal plains lie between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. 3. The eastern and the western coastal plains join at Kanyakumari. 4. The western coastal plains are divided into Konkan and Malabar coasts. The eastern coastal plains are divided into northern Sircars and Coromandel coast. 5. The two major islands are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands.